I'd like to be on the floor if that's possible.
You're on the floor. You can be on the floor.
Kathy.
You could also use a chair. Just want to give that option.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
And one more question. Do you all have a strap, a yoga strap? If not, do you have a belt or even like a broomstick?
Yes, I do.
A broomstick? Yeah, we got broomsticks.
Anything that doesn't give, nothing rubbery, right? Nothing sticky.
Okay, do you want it a circular or do you want one that just straight out? Okay.
Karen, that looks like it will stretch.
Yeah, it will. Mm-hmm.
If you have something that doesn't, that would be better. So that's what I'm saying, like a belt or broomstick.
Okay, I'll need it. Thank you.
And if you didn't have it, we wouldn't use it. We'll do some other thing, but we'll probably do that. Use it at some point. I love that you have a bolster, Paulina.
That we have what?
A bolster to sit on. Yes. Good morning. It's how beautiful Lisa looks. She does.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Our arms forward. Don't know what's happening here.
Oh, Jude said nothing to do her yoga.
Okay. Oh, good. We get to follow Jude.
Yeah, follow Jude today.
Will this work?
Okay. Is it stretchy? Like, does it have a give?
No, she said don't
a
have
little bit, yeah. You want it to have give?
No.
Oh, you don't want to have give.
That's why I'm suggesting even a bell or even a broomstick. At some point, we're not going to use it throughout the class. But something that doesn't give. So if you don't have a regular yoga strap, I'm just giving you some options to use. Like a belt would be really good. It's only for one of the exercises.
Okay, thank you. Hey, my sweeter angel Sandy.
The only thing, if you use the stretchy, it will give too much to get the full effect of the stretch that you'll do. Good morning, Sandy.
Sandy, Coach is looking for appropriate music for you, just so that you know. Jude. Sorry. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning.
He can make at another time. He can make a playlist for you. Put in our Uplift group just a couple of options, and at another time, he'll make a playlist so that we don't have any commercials while you do it. But for now, just go on YouTube. Now, what should he look up? Should he look up yoga music?
That's fine.
Sure.
Meditation music.
Sure. Soft, easy music. It's funny, Lisa, because I stopped using music in my classes. But it's okay to have soft, gentle music. I used to play all different kinds of music, but I found it was distracting for me and the students. But soft music, any kind of soft meditative music is fine.
Okay, we'll play it really low, and if you at any point you wanted to stop, you can ask us to stop the music. This is your party.
Thank you. Well, welcome to my party. Sandy, are you sitting on a chair or are you sitting on the floor? Which do you prefer?
Oh, I haven't, yeah, I was just logging on, so I haven't done really anything yet, so.
Okay, because I'm going to guide some yoga today.
Uh-huh.
So you're welcome to sit on a chair if that's better for your body. The other thing I asked, if you have a strap, do you have a yoga strap or a belt or anything, even a broomstick? Because we're going to do
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay.
something that doesn't, give. Something that's taut.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's only for one stretch, but it's a real, it will be really helpful from all the exercises we've done this week.
And did I hear you say a bolster if we have it as well?
If you have a bolster to sit on, that's always helpful.
Okay.
Right? Sitting up on something above to raise your hips above your knees. Hi, Coach AD.
Coach AD, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Good day.
Jude is guiding us through yoga today.
You're welcome to stay. Okay. Okay. So, what was that, Coach?
I said, just pray for us all, AD. But pray for me anyway. All right, here we go.
Okay, so here we go. I was going to say, okay, everybody stand on your head, but I'm not doing that. Okay. Have a seat, whether you sit on the floor or on the chair. And like Sister Karen was asking about sitting up on a bolster, sitting up on something also helps, especially if you're on the floor, to raise the hips above the knees, so you alleviate any pressure on your lower back. So place your hands either on your thighs with your palms facing up. You could place them on your heart center. You could place them in prayer position. Anything that feels right for you. Remember, there's no right or wrong. It's how you settle onto your seat to get the connection with you and your spirit. You're welcome to close your eyes or keep your eyelids heavy with the gaze towards your heart center, but keep the chin parallel with the floor. And then take an inhalation through your nose, if that's appropriate for you. If you have to breathe in and out of your mouth, please do so. Just allow that breath to fill your lungs and expand your lungs without force. And then as you exhale, reverse that process and let the breath come out completely. Another time, inhale. And then as you exhale, gently release. Your mind is flipping and flopping. Just let it be. Just bring your awareness back to your breath. And then one more breath. Inhaling. And then exhaling in or out of your nose, whichever way feels right for you this morning or this afternoon, wherever you may be. Good. And then set an intention for your practice this morning. Right? Make it positive, make it for you. And when you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Good morning and welcome. And then inhaling, sweep your arms up, weave your fingers together, so interlace your fingers, and flip the palms up to the sky. Remember not to force whatever's available to you. Drop your chin towards your chest. If you can, spread your shoulder blades or work on that, and stretch from the sides of your waist all the way up through the palms of your hands. And then inhaling, release, and exhaling, press through the heels of your hands, lower your arms down, keep the length of the side body, and then lift the chin away from your chest. If I'm not clear with anything, please feel free to ask questions. I'm not going to lie if I don't know the answer. Inhaling, lift the lower belly. So it's the lower part of your belly that we work on so extensively in the workout classes and our core muscles. And then exhaling, twist to your left. So place your right hand on the outside of your thigh, place your back hand behind you. And then inhaling, come back to center. And then switch. We're just warming up and settling onto the mat. Switch to the opposite side. So ground down through the buttocks, your butt, so that you're not leaning. That's your foundation. And then inhaling, come back to center. Beautiful. And whether you're on the chair or on the floor, extend your legs straight out, just to wake up your legs a little bit. Press out through the heels of your feet. and tighten up your thigh muscles, right? So inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your thigh muscles. Now this is a mind-body connection, and by doing that, it's wakening up the legs. Good. Again, inhale, and as you exhale, tighten up the thigh muscles without pressing through the back of your knees. And one more time. Good. And then bend your knees and place the soles of your feet together, what's commonly called butterfly. Really nice. And just allow the legs to open. And you're welcome to raise the ends of your lips. Okay. And then sit comfortable. And let's do some wrist circles, really simple. So go to your right. Just rotate your wrist. And then switch left. Feel. More importantly, feel. It's not about doing it right or wrong. Maybe one side feels different than the other. Good. One more time. Good. Okay. So if it works for your body, come onto hands and knees for what's commonly called cat-cow. If it doesn't, you're welcome to sit on a chair, and I'll show both options. So if you're sitting on a chair, I'm facing this way so you can see how I would move. So what you'll do, if you're sitting on, are you all sitting on you all on the ground? Coaches, you're on the chair. Okay. So if you're on the chair, it's draw the shoulder blades, your spine forward, meaning forward towards your chest. And then when you exhale, you round, letting the shoulder blades apart. Very similar to what you'll do on the floor. So this way and this way, warming up the spine, right? There's all the muscles along the spine. We use them throughout the week on the workout, trying to release any tension. If you're on the floor, you align your wrists below your shoulders. This is all for safety and alignment, but you may have to adjust based on your body. You align your knees below your hips, hip distance apart. If you have any discomfort in your knees, put support underneath it. Cushiony, blanket, anything. And it's the same action. So as you inhale, you draw your spine and the shoulder blades towards each other. You draw the spine to the floor, lift the chin away from the chest and lift the buttock up.
Virtual assistant from Wells Fargo makes banking.
And then as you exhale, you round up, let the shoulder blades back the head and drop the tailbone. Okay, any questions? We'll get started. Good, you're all doing it. Good. So inhaling, lift the chin away from the chest, lift your tailbone up. The tailbone is the base of your spine. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Exhaling, round up. Go with your breath. And remember to continue to breathe. Right? If trying to match up with what I'm saying is confusing, beautiful, then keep breathing. So inhaling, nice. Nice, Sandy, beautiful. Nice, Tanya. Good. And feel. Where does it feel a little sticky? That's it, Coach. Nice, Paulina. Do 2 more sets with your breath. Karen, keep your hips above your knees when you move. Instead of shifting back your buttocks. Does that make sense? See how that feels for you. Good, good. One more breath or one more time. It's always good to do an extra. Good. Okay. And then come back to neutral spine. So you're warming up the spine there, right? Which is so crucial for our bodies to keep our spine mobile. We'll do a child's pose. So you sink your buttocks back towards your heels. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground, and coach, you could do it on the chair too. You could just place your head onto your hands if you like. Just sink back like this, just for a moment to stretch the back body, lower down. If your head doesn't touch the ground, stack your hands with fist upon each other so you rest your forehead onto your hands. That's it, Tanya. You got it? Good. It's just so you're not holding your head up, and just feel the stretch of the back body. This is a really good pose to do during your day if you feel stressed and you need a pause. Good. And then place your hands below your shoulders. Use your hands onto the floor and come back up to hands and knees, or sit upright. That's it, Lisa, all the way back up. Come back up. Yep. Okay, lunge pose. And you can use the chair for this. Step your right foot forward. Let me know if you can not see me. So you're working on stacking the knee over the ankle. For those of you that may have challenges with your knee, drop the weight into your heel more, and that will help alleviate. For your back knee, you could lift the knee back up, lower it down, so that you're on the top of the kneecap. Not right here, you're on the top part of your knee. That will also help alleviate putting pressure right on your knee. So we're going to stretch the thigh muscles here, which is really good for the hips. And if you're on the chair, you can use the chair for support. Exactly, coach. So you can make sure the chair is not going to slide. Step the foot forward, step the foot back. Same alignment, setting the knee over the ankle, pressing out through the back heel. Unless you want to put the knee down. So lift the bottom of the belly. Keep that engaged. Elongate the sides of your waist. So keep the chest, proud chest lifted. And draw the pelvis forward. So that you're opening up your thigh muscles. Beautiful, coach. Nice. Nice, Andrea. Slide your shoulder blades away from your head. That's it, Lisa. You can keep your hands on the ground. You keep your hands on your thigh. That's it, Paulina. Nice. One more breath. And then switch to the other side. So again, you're opening up your thigh muscles. You may feel a stretch. It's really important to do from the work that we do during the week with the workouts. Or if you sit a lot in front of the computer, walking, everything's this motion. And keeping our hips mobile is so important. So line the front, which is your left knee, unless whatever opposite leg, over the ankle. Make sure you're on the top of the kneecap, not directly on the kneecap. Lift the lower belly. Keep the sides of your waist long. So keep the proud chest. And then shift the pelvis forward and feel. Does it feel different from the right and left side? One more breath. Good. And then let's simply make your way up to stand. Nothing fancy. We're not going to do any Fancy transition. Any questions, comments, thoughts? No?
It was great. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Good.
I love the instructions you gave to protect the knee. It really works.
Good.
And the modifications that you're giving, they're amazing. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, I appreciate that, Andrea, because yoga is for everybody's body, right? Yeah. There's variations. It's not this, it has to look and be done this way. So I appreciate your awareness of that.
Thanks, Jude.
My pleasure. Okay. So everyone just stand a moment. What's called a mountain pose, palm tree pose, different names. And align your feet about hip distance apart. If you feel off balance, widen your stance. Lift your toes if you can. And you may feel, I still have socks on. When you lift your toes, you may feel a shift in your body. Upper body going back a little bit. Lift the base of your belly up. Slide your shoulder blades, those angel wings, down your back. Place your hands, your palms alongside of you. And align the chin parallel with the floor. And just notice how your posture is, how you're standing. I know I have a tendency to lean into my right hip. It doesn't have to be rigid, but as we are all getting older, right, we want to avoid the rounding forward. And then release. Good. So you can use either a wall, you can use a chair for the next two poses. I believe we did this the last time I taught. Just make sure the chair is on something like a rug or a mat so it doesn't slide or up against the wall. If you're using the wall, you're going to place your hands onto the wall. If you're using the chair, you can use the back of the chair and walk back. Creating somewhat of an L shape with your body, but that's going to depend on the openness of your body. You could be here, perfectly fine, right? You could be here. You could be here, okay? So place your hands. That's it. I'm just checking everyone. Place your hands onto whatever you're using. Beautiful. Step your feet back. Press your hands onto whatever you're pressing onto the chair or the wall. And press the buttocks back behind you. And feel the length from your armpits, the sides of your waist, down the back side of your legs. Keep the lift of the lower belly so it's not collapsing into your lower back. One more breath. Good. And then bend your knees, walk forward, and come up to stand. Good. Thank you, Tanya. I like the thumbs up. So remember, this could be done throughout the day, right? When you need a stretch, if you're sitting too much, or you just took a walk, just to stretch the back body. Okay? So now we'll do a little stretch on the, that's funny.
Or after a long flight. This is great.
Yes. Yes.
My body is thanking you so much right now because I just did that turnaround in New York. So this is exactly what I needed.
I'm so glad, Lisa. Thank you. Yes. We're in a house, we're house sitting for a friend. And we used to have a yoga studio, and I used to have a yoga wall. I don't know if you're familiar with that. If you, on my website, it has it. And I just said to my husband this morning, when we get our own house, can I get the yoga studio back with the yoga wall? And that takes it to a whole nother level where you can get support and hang and get the extension of the spine, especially from sitting so much, like especially after a long flight. It's just phenomenal. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it again. Any questions? And I'll just check on you. So hold on to the chair or place your hands onto the chair or the wall, right? That's it, Paulina. That's it, Sandy. Nice, Karen. And step your buttocks back so that your outer hip is above your ankle bone and stretch back. So there's two opposing forces or pressure. Pressing your hands into the chair, pressing the buttocks away from your hands. And you'll notice that in yoga. One more breath. Really nice. I didn't even have to say keep your head in line with your spine, and you're all doing it. Beautiful. And then again, bend your knees, walk your feet forward. Good. Okay, so you're going to set up the same way, and I'll show you. We'll stretch the calf muscles and the lovely hamstrings that we work, you know, the back of the thigh here. So what I'll ask you to do, you go back, so you get the setup, and then step 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. The distance will vary on your body. And then let's do the feet onto the ground. You can tighten up these muscles, and this will help stretch the calf muscles and the back of your thigh. Okay. Okay, so place your hands onto the chair, step back, create the L shape. Step the right foot forward, left foot back. Straighten out the legs as much as possible. Of course, lift the lower belly, keep your core engaged so it doesn't go into your lower back. And then try to work on tightening up the thigh muscles, the quadriceps. Good. One more breath.
And we're just doing deep breaths through our nose, out through our mouth.
What was that, Lisa?
And we're just doing deep breaths through our out in through our nose, out through our mouth.
Yes, if you can breathe in and out of your nose, do so. But if it's in through your nose and out through your mouth, that's fine too. Just keep breathing. Good. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, step the back foot forward, and step the front foot back. Notice the difference. More so feel. What does it feel from one side versus the other side? Nice, coach. Press down through the feet. What was that, Tanya? Tighten up the muscles and then breathe. Inhale. And I'm purposely not instructing the breath so much because that could get confusing. I'd rather have you feel what's going on in your body, but just keep breathing. And eventually the connection comes with the breath and the movement. One more breath. Good. And then bend your knees, walk your back foot to meet your front, and come up to stand. Good. So it's more about the awareness and what the difference may be from side to side, right? And working on creating balance from side to side, right? We notice this when coach leads the workout classes. You may notice one side is stronger than the other. right? One side may feel more open than the other. So in time, as you continue your practice, you work on, as I say, the tighter side wins, which means, hey, Clive, which means you stay in the tighter side longer. So that will eventually catch up with the more open side. Okay? Make sense? I'm just dropping little tips here, little gems here, so that it starts getting planting the seeds, right? It's more about what you feel like, wow, my right side was, I say, needs more love than my left side, right?
Jude, you're amazing, because that's the question I was thinking. You're asking us to see the difference. I'm thinking, okay, then what do we do about the difference? And then you answered the question without me even having to ask. That's amazing. Thanks.
Yana.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you. And of course, for Coach and Lisa to give me this space to offer the gift of yoga. Okay, so let's do the twist. This may be especially for Lisa since she flew across country, but it's good for all of us. So let's do the twist, and you're welcome to use a chair, or you could sit on the floor, but the chair is really nice to use. I think I scared Clive away when he saw that I was teaching yoga.
But look who came.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome home. Welcome home. You came in at a great time. Jude is teaching us some yoga moves. Come on, Jude. I'm ready.
Okay. Hi, Dr. Delise. Nice to have you. I was thinking of you.
Hello, everyone, and I must apologize. I actually clicked the wrong link.
Oh, well, we're glad to see you here, though. Even there, even so,
Yeah,
even though it was by
good to
accident.
see everybody. Take care now.
This is meant to be. We saw you for a
Nice to hear you.
Love
All
you.
right. Bye-bye.
So place your chair. I know I didn't say this before. You're all sitting facing forward, but place your chair like so that you could sit on the side like this. And sit with your left side facing the back of the chair first. We twist to the left to help with digestion. Place your hands onto the back of the chair.
And Jude, you said this helps with digestion?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, because it massages the internal digestive organs. And the way the digestion works is that it goes to the left. Now I'm mirroring you, so it goes to the left first. So to help with digestion, it massages and gets things moving in there to eliminate.
I like it.
Great questions. Okay, so stack your knees over your ankles. If your feet are not touching the ground, place something underneath your feet so you're not holding it up. Place your hands onto the chair. That's it, Sandy. The back of the chair. Lift the bottom of the belly. And then as you exhale, twist. Use this front hand, which is your right hand, to pull. Use your back hand, which is your left hand, to press away. Keep the knees stacked over the ankles. Inhaling, pull with the front hand. I'm talking the front hand is your right hand, and press. And then inhaling, come back to center. Good. And then switch. I'm going to switch my chair so you can still see me. So now that your right side is facing the back of the chair, you don't have to switch your chair. You could just swivel around. Stack your knees over the ankles. And then lift the bottom of the belly. Place your hands onto the chair. Use your left hand to pull, your right hand to press as you twist from your lower belly up. Inhaling, continue to lift the bottom of the belly. Exhaling, pull with your front hand, which is your left hand, press with your right hand. And twist to your right. One more breath. Ooh. And then inhaling, come back to center. You might hear an adjustment happening in your spine, which is really good. Okay. Let's do a quick back bend with the chair. Okay, we did this the last time. So you sit and make sure this part of it should be fine for all of you. This part of the chair, is in your mid back, maybe your upper back a little bit, not on your neck. You don't want that bar pressing on the cervical spine on the back of your neck. So place your hands like so. Hook the pinky side of your fingers underneath the base of your skull. So it keeps the neck muscles long or spine long. Draw the elbows towards each other and then lean back. Drop your head into your hands so your head's supported. Draw the elbows towards each other so the elbows are pointing towards the ceiling. Breathe. Beautiful, Paulina. Nice, Karen. Good. Nice, Sandy. Nice, Andrea. Nice, Tanya. One more breath. Good, Lisa and Coach. And then inhaling. Use your hands to lift your head up. And come back to your seat. Good. Okay. Are you all seated? You could all sit. I'm going to give ourselves a little hug to stretch the muscles between the shoulder blades, right? We do this a lot when we're doing rows, right? And we're squeezing the back muscles and the space between. So we're going to stretch it out. So wrap the right arm over the left or whichever way. Give yourself a hug. If you can touch your shoulder blades, that's going to vary on the length of your arms. Spread the shoulder blades apart. So it's the space here. Right? Just move the elbows forward. You can drop your chin towards your chest. And feel. And then inhaling, release. And switch. Place the other hand on top. Drop the chin towards your chest. Move the elbows forward as you move your shoulder blades, or I call them the angel wings, away from each other. Good. Good. Perfect, Paulina. And then slowly release. Okay. We'll do something that we do quite a bit for the, I call them angel wings, but rotating the shoulder blades, the angel wings, forward. Come forward. Yep. Good. One more. And then reverse. Just the shoulder blades going up and down and around. Let the weight of the world come off your shoulders. That's it, Karen. Beautiful. One more. Big, big circle. Good. Good. Okay. So now get your strap or your belt or the broomstick, whatever it is. And you can stand for this. If you want to sit, you can stay seated. So I'll show you what you're going to do first. So you'll hold the strap, depending. We might have to do a test run. Place it in front of your hips, in front of your legs. My arms are extremely long for my body. And then you'll inhale up. And notice I'm keeping my arms straight and I'm going back. And this is as far as I can go. And then exhale and come back around. So what I will do is adjust and go wider. And then inhale up, go back a little bit. It's not to try to get to the a full circle. It's to open this up, right? Again, from the weight lifting that we do, the exercises that we do, you may feel some tightness here. And of course, keeping an open heart is important in life. Okay. Any questions before we do it?
I thought we was already doing it.
What was that, Coach?
I thought we was already doing it.
I was doing it too, Coach. I was doing it too. It was good. It felt good.
Okay. Well, I want to watch, but that's okay. You can keep doing it. Let's see. So keep your arms straight, adjust whatever you have that you're holding, and then inhaling up, go back as far as you feel the stretch. Right? Don't miss the sweet spot. And then inhaling back up and around, exhaling down. Good. Keep going. Inhaling up. Keep your arms straight. Keep whatever you're holding tight. Inhaling back up. Exhaling all the way down. Let's do a few more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down to your sweet spot where you feel a stretch. Keep your arms straight. And then inhaling, come back up. Nice, Sandy. Exhaling, come back down. Ensure, like we did the standing pose, that you stand upright. So you don't have the tendency to lean back and lean forward. It's just the movement of the arms. Inhaling up. Exhaling, go back a little bit. Keep the arms straight. And then inhaling back up. Karen, your face said it all. And then lower down. Okay. That's it. We're done with that. Does that feel good?
It does, actually.
Really sweet. Real sweet.
You know what I felt like for me as I'm doing that stretch? I feel like, when we say the blessings from the heaven and the sun is shining on me. So I'm like, I'm catching all my blessings right now.
Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay. You ready for the resting pose? So you can lie on your back. Again, you could put the bolster underneath your knees to help support your lower back, or it just feels delicious. Or you could place your lower legs onto the couch, a bed, the chair, and that also releases any tension in your lower back. How do you all feel? More importantly.
Feel great.
Amazing.
Like we said, TGIF, we get to stretch out what we worked on all week. Thank you, Jude.
Of course, my pleasure, Sandy. Thank you for being here. Good. So just adjust. If you feel chilly, cover yourself up. That's it, Karen. Nice, Sandy. Good, Andrea. Beautiful, Tanya. Nice, Lisa and Coach. So slide your shoulder blades gently down your back, away from your head, and away from your spine.
If it's comfortable for your arms, open them up in a low V with the palms facing up. Lie all the way back. Yep, that's it, Sandy. It's a resting pose. It's now the pose to receive and integrate the benefits from your practice. So take an inhalation, soft, gentle, and then exhaling. Just allow your body and your mind to melt onto the floor, onto the earth. And I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath. Just receive. Become aware of your breath and your physical body. Take a gentle inhalation, filling each cell with your intention. And then as you exhale, let that intention surround your whole being. And then inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bend your knees and place your feet onto the ground, on the floor. If it's comfortable for your shoulder, as you inhale, raise your right arm over your head, alongside your head, onto the floor so it's there for a pillow. As you exhale, roll over onto your right side. Beautiful. We're just transitioning to your seat. And then use your hands, press them onto the floor, and make your way up onto your seat. Keep your head heavy and then lift the head when you come up. Beautiful. Nice, Andrea. And then again, place your hands either on your thighs with your palms facing up, your hands on your heart center, or one hand on your heart, or in prayer position. And I'll just share this quick quote with you. It's by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out. But when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is a light within. Bow your head humbly to your heart. And may you have a beautiful day. Inhaling, lift the chin away from your chest. And open your eyes. And may all of your light just shine so brightly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Jude.
My pleasure, Coach. Thank you.
I'm pretending I'm getting up to give you a standing ovation. Thank you, Jude.
Oh, she's so sweet. Sandy, you are so sweet. You're welcome.
Don't tell anyone. Oh, that was fabulous. Fabulous.
That
Just
was
what my body needed. Oh,
exactly what my body needed too.
Yeah, when she told me yesterday, she said, Coach, I'm available to yoga tomorrow. I said, okay. Let's do this.
I know we talked about it a few weeks ago. I had it on my calendar.
Yes.
So I'm like, let me just double check because I know you weren't here yesterday. I didn't know if you wanted to now. But yes, it was my pleasure. Thank you for asking me. And
I love my popular demand.
I love this so much. This is like, it's such a great balance to what Coach walks us through. It's such a great culmination of the week. It's such a great, it's just like my body right now is just saying, thank you, Lisa. So thank you, Jude.
My pleasure. Lisa, that's such great awareness because me, as a New Yorker and working in the city for 20 years, I was go, go, go. Spin class, run, working out. Yoga was like the furthest thing from my mind. And that's exactly what I really needed to calm my nervous system. But it took life to happen to get me there. So it is that balance. It is that balance of great awareness. Thank you.
This as a part of our wellness. So please, I hope you agree to continue to bless us this way. And your voice is so delicious. Oh my God. I'm in love. I'm in love twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's so kind of you because that's something I've worked on for a long time with my voice. Not to change it, but so conscious of it. My accent, my voice. And I definitely have slowed down. Being a New Yorker, I used to be.
You are an excellent instructor.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
Jude, I'm sending you a kiss because like I had a fall in the middle of the week in the snow. I slipped and fell. I had no idea this is what my body needed. And all my muscles was tightened up, but I didn't feel good since I fell. And everything that you did today with us, like the stretching and even your instructions, they taught like to change from one position to another. It had like a sense of self-compassion and self-love with how we're moving our bodies to not strain anything. You could tell it felt like that. And this is what I needed. And I feel so blessed and grateful for you. I just want to kiss you. Thank you so much. This is what I need after that fall. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Oh, good stuff.
I received that. I do receive that. But thank you all for being here and being open to attending the class with me and sharing your hearts and your love and your presence and your awareness. Thank you.
It was an absolute pleasure.
I just wanted to share, Jude, that this was totally at a cellular level. It was really, it got, the very end was at a very, where it spiritually it touched me. And I could feel a lot of the emotions coming out. And it brought back that love, why pre-COVID, why I had got introduced to yoga is that awareness of our body and the things that we do to it and to allow it to be released. And so I thank you for taking that step of obedience, of doing something for the spirit. Yeah, that's how I see it. So thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, Paulina. Thank you for sharing that. Jude, I say the same thing. You know, I don't, yoga's like you said, the farthest thing from my mind is I always do, like, I'm just lifting some weights or whatever. So every once in a while when we do these classes and I jump in, I do have an immense appreciation for it afterwards, because my muscles do feel a lot more relaxed. I feel as if my body's rejuvenated. So thank you so much for sharing that. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, my pleasure. Go ahead, Karen.
May I add, you all said everything that I was going to say. You really, really did. Because my body truly was thanking me for the practice, thanking me for the stretching. My muscles were just so tight. And that's why you kind of saw the face. I was like, wow, I didn't realize just how tight I was. And I was just so thankful for the stillness. And as everyone said, your voice is just is heavenly. It just resonated with my cells as well. And I think it's Dr. Michael Beckwith that says it's the slow burn, the Kensho burn, or is it Satori? I think it's the Kensho burn, the slow burn. It's like you give us this slow burn. We don't even realize we're about to it is, and it's like release. It's just truly heavenly. And like all of my sisters and my brother was saying, it's needed. It is very, very needed. So thank you so much for answering the call. Appreciate you and love you. And yeah, if you were right here, I'd give you a big hug. And
I feel it all. I feel it all virtually. I do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I just love what Sandy said, that imagine me giving you a standing ovation, because none of us have moved.
That's really good. And that the other thing I wanted to mention, and because we're on screen, when I teach people, whether it's privately or in a group, and they're home or wherever they may be, like how you're feeling right now, Lisa, you could stay in that resting pose. Even if I say to get up, just log me off and just stay in that resting pose, especially if it's at nighttime where you need, your body's craving that rest.
Does yoga support with helping you to go to sleep faster?
Absolutely.
Yes. Is it a practice to do yoga before bed, or does it not matter if you did it during the day? It can carry you.
It can definitely help with calming your nervous system, right? Whether you do it in the morning or at night, and it depends on the type of practice, because there's all different. There's several like standing poses, twists, the back bends, like we touched on some of them. I wouldn't recommend doing back bends late at night because that's energizing. What I would recommend, and we could go through this, I'll be happy to show it. Legs up, the last pose that you did, lying down, that's good to do. Just take a moment and pause. Or legs up the wall, and it's the L shape with your legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have you seen that before?
Yes, I have.
And just, slide your shoulder blades away from your head, close your eyes, and that will definitely calm your nervous system, and then fall right into bed.
All right, cool. Thank you. Well, thank you, ladies. Wow, it's been amazing as always. Thank you, Jude, for bringing us your
This is why we always said, too bad we don't have 2 Fridays in every week.
Yeah.
Amen.
Fridays, 2 yogas would be awesome.
I love that.
TGIF Friday times 2. Woo.
All right, everybody.
I love that. Thank you, Coach Marcella.
I'll see you tomorrow for those that show up. And
angels.
Love you all. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Sandy.
Relaxing day.
Thank you, Lisa. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.